Everyone tells you to cut people off, but what if that advice is making you more isolated and no more peaceful? Psychology has a different answer. The modern language around mental health has given us a powerful set of concepts: boundaries, protecting your peace, toxic people, energy vampires, and these concepts carry real value. But somewhere in the translation from psychology to social media, something important got lost. The nuance, the complexity, the recognition that human connection, even imperfect human connection, is not optional for psychological well-being. It is essential.
Today, we are going to explore what it actually means to protect your peace, not as a strategy of elimination, but as a practice of intelligent relationship management. Social media has given us a very convenient binary. People are either safe or toxic. Relationships either nourish you or drain you. And if someone causes you discomfort, the prescription is clear: cut them off. But psychology describes a significantly more complicated reality. Psychologists have consistently shown that occasional conflict is not a sign of a damaged relationship. It is a sign of a real one. Disagreements happen in friendships. Misunderstandings happen in families. Even the most supportive, genuinely caring people sometimes say the wrong thing, react from their own pain, or fail to show up in the way you needed them to. The question is not whether a person ever causes you discomfort. The question is whether they repeatedly and deliberately disrespect you, whether they take responsibility or deflect, whether the relationship contains genuine care or only takes from you. These are different questions than whether they ever made you feel bad, and they require a different kind of discernment than a block button can provide. A lot of people who believe they are protecting their peace are actually practicing avoidance, and there is a crucial difference. Avoidance removes the source of discomfort without resolving it. The tension remains, unexpressed, unaddressed, and quietly accumulating. You are not more peaceful. You are less confronted, which can feel the same in the short term and costs significantly more in the long term. Boundaries operate differently. A boundary is not a wall you build to keep people out. It is a line you draw to define what you will and will not accept within a relationship that continues. When you set a clear boundary, you are not ending the relationship. You are redefining the terms under which it exists. And that redefinition, while initially uncomfortable, is what creates the space for genuine peace. You might decide not to respond to messages past a certain hour. You might avoid conversations that reliably escalate into arguments without resolution. You might limit the amount of personal information you share with people who have shown they cannot hold it carefully. These are not withdrawals from connection. They are specifications of connection, and they allow you to remain in relationships that matter without being depleted by the aspects of them that cost you. One of the most clarifying frameworks in relationship psychology is the concept of tiered access. Not everyone in your life belongs in the same psychological position. Some people are your inner circle, the few who receive your full vulnerability, your unfiltered truth, your deepest trust. Some people are valued, but more peripheral, present and appreciated without being intimate. Some people are acquaintances. Some are colleagues. Some are family members you love at a comfortable distance. The problem that exhausts many people is treating everyone as if they belong in the inner circle, sharing deeply with people who have not demonstrated they can be trusted with depth, expecting emotional reciprocity from people who have never offered it, feeling betrayed when someone at the acquaintance level behaves like an acquaintance. There is a skill
that psychology consistently identifies as one of the most protective for long-term mental well-being, and it is consistently misunderstood. Emotional detachment, the ability to observe situations and other people's emotional states without immediately absorbing them, is not the same as not caring. It is not coldness, it is not distance, it is regulation. The person who has developed emotional detachment can sit with someone who is in pain without drowning in that pain themselves.
They can receive criticism without immediately internalizing it as truth. They can be in a room with someone who is in a bad mood without carrying that mood for the rest of the day. Psychologically, they have learned to observe emotional weather without becoming the weather. This skill does not come naturally to highly empathic people, who are often the ones most in need of peace and most prone to sacrificing it for others. It requires deliberate, patient practice. The practice of noticing an emotional pull without immediately following it. Of asking, "Is this mine?" before absorbing what is present in the room around you. Perhaps the single most consistent finding in the psychology of human relationships is this: you cannot change other people. You can influence them, inspire them, model for them, set consequences for them, but you cannot change them. People change only when they choose to, when the internal cost of not changing finally exceeds the comfort of remaining the same. Protecting your peace at its most fundamental level means releasing the project of changing other people and redirecting that energy toward managing your own response. You adjust your expectations to match the reality of who someone is, not the potential of who you wish they would become. You set boundaries that protect you, whether or not they change. You build inner resources that do not depend on others behaving correctly for your well-being to remain intact. This is not resignation. It is not giving up on people. It is accepting that your peace cannot be contingent on circumstances outside your control. Because if it is not peace at all. It is just the temporary absence of the conditions that disturb it. Healthy peace is not the absence of difficult people. It is the presence of a self that knows how to navigate them without losing its own center. If this shifted how you think about boundaries and peace, subscribe for more videos like this. Like and comment peace below, and share this with one person who needs to hear it.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home, put our to-do